Good afternoon, dear students. I hope you are all well and safe. Anyway, I am Subhash Chandra Sarkar, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Government Rajendra College, Faridpur. Dear students, today I would like to invite you to my online class on modern drama. Dear students, this modern drama subject or course is specially designed for our MA or Master's final year students. In your Master's final examination, you have a course named Modern Drama, in which you have four dramas, namely George Bernard Shaw's You Never Can Tell, then Eugene O'Neill's Desire Under the Ames, then Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman, and finally Tennessee Williams' The Glass Menagerie. So, dear students, today the discussion will be focused on the Glass Menagerie. This drama is for master's final year students. So, dear students, let us get ready for our today's discussion. Dear students, The Glass Menagerie is a memory play by American playwright Tennessee Williams. Tennessee Williams is an American dramatist. He was born in 1911 and died in 1983. And the you know he is one of the most loved and well-known dramatists of the 20th century. Anyway, so the play The Glass Menagerie premiered in Chicago in the USA in 1944. Then the play won the New York Drama Critics Circle Award in 1945 and paved the way for Williams, I mean Tennessee Williams, to become one of America's most highly regarded playwrights of the 20th century. The play "The Glass Menagerie" is called a memory play. Okay, now let us have a look. What does the term a memory play actually mean? Actually, a memory play is a play in which a lead character narrates the events of the play which are drawn from the character's memory, and the term memory play was coined by Tennessee Williams, particularly describing his work The Glass Menagerie. Well, so the play The Glass Menagerie is a memory play, and the play is called a memory play because the play has strong autobiographical element featuring characters based on its author, his histrionic mother, and his mentally fragile sister Laura. In writing the play, Tennessee Williams drew on an earlier short story as well as a screenplay you can call he had written under the title The Gentleman Caller. Okay, so Tennessee Williams' evocation of loneliness and lost love, The Glass Menagerie, is one of his most powerful and at the same time most moving plays. Creating a dreamlike atmosphere, The Glass Menagerie has remained one of Williams' most touching, tender, and painful works, as well as one of the most loved and well-known stage plays of the 20th century. Okay, so now let us get a bit deeper about our discussion. So, if we consider the setting of the play, then the plot summary of the play, then what we will find? Well, Tennessee Williams' iconic play, The Glass Menagerie, tells the story of a family. Particularly, you find Wingfield family, a family trapped in their own unhappy situation and the shattering of their quiet existence when a stranger is brought home. Well, the play is set in St. Louis. St. Louis, is a city in Missouri on the western bank of Mississippi River in the year 1937, actually after the Great Depression of the USA, and its action is drawn from the memories of the narrator, Tom Winsfield. Tom Winsfield is the narrator, and at the same time he is a character in the drama or play. It is or the play is introduced to the audience by Tom, the narrator and the protagonist of the play, as a memory play based on his recollection of his mother Amanda Wingsfield and his sister Laura Wingsfield. Tom shares the cramped and claustrophobic tenement home with his overbearing mother Amanda and painfully shy sister Laura Wingsfield. Okay, now if we we just go a bit deeper, then we will find then that abandoned by her husband Amanda Wingsfield, the mother of Tom and Laura, well, Amanda Wingsfield comforts herself with recollection of her earlier, more gracious life in Blue Mountain when she was pursued by gentleman caller. Gentleman caller means the prospective bride actually. When the play begins, then we find that the protagonist of the play, that means Tom Wingsfield, that means Amanda's son, Tom, a poet with a job in a warehouse poet. That means an aspiring poet longs for adventure and escape from his mother's suffocating embrace while Laura, her shy crippled daughter means Amanda's daughter, has her glass menagerie. You know the glass menagerie is a collection of animals of glass. Well, the glass menagerie and her memory. Amanda sells magazine subscription over the phone and commit herself to finding a match for her daughter. So, what Amanda Wingsfield longs now is to find a suitable bridegroom for her daughter. Well, so Amanda is desperate to find her daughter a husband, but when the long-awaited gentleman caller, that means the probable husband arrives, Laura's romantic illusion are crushed. So, if you consider the storyline of the play, then you will find the story is about a family, particularly the Wingsfield family. And when we will go into the character list, then we will find the number of characters in the play is not that much. So let us go into the character list of the play. So the character or the major character that we find in the play The Glass Menagerie are Amanda Wingsfield, then Laura Wingsfield, then Tom Wingsfield, then Mr. Wingsfield, and finally Jim O'Connor. Well, so who is Amanda Wingsfield? We have already heard her name. So Amanda Wingsfield is Laura and Tom's mother. She is a faded southern belle abandoned by her husband, who is trying to raise her two children named Tom and Laura under her financial condition. We have already mentioned the Great Depression of America. So the family is going through a financial crisis. Well, and Amanda yearns for the comforts of her youth and also longs for her children to have same comfort, but her devotion to them has made her, as she admits at one point in the drama, almost hateful towards them. Well, then comes Laura Wingsfield, the most pathetic character in the drama, The Glass Menagerie. Well, Amanda's daughter and Tom's elder sister. So, Laura has a bad leg on which she has to wear a brace and walks with a limp. So, we find that she has a physical problem. Well, 23 years old when the play begins and painfully shy when she has largely withdrawn from the outside world and devotes herself to old record and her collection of glass figure and particularly her favorite glass animal, a unicorn. Dear students, you know the time frame of the drama is the present and at the same time the past because Tom narrates the story from his memory. Well, so then comes Tom Wingsfield. We have already referred his name. He is at the same time the narrator and then the protagonist of the play. Well, so Tom Wingsfield is Amanda's son, Amanda Wingsfield's son and Laura's younger brother. He is an aspiring poet who toils in a show warehouse to support his mother Amanda and his sister Laura. He is frustrated by the numbing routine of his job and escapes from it through movies, literature, and alcohol for the time being. But when the drama comes to an end, we find that Tom's escape leads him not to freedom but to the life of a fugitive. Well, then comes the character of Jim O'Connor. Jim O'Connor is an old acquaintance of Tom and Laura. Jim was a popular athlete in high school and is now a shipping clerk at the show warehouse in which Tom works. She is unwaveringly devoted to goals of professional achievement and ideals of personal success. This Tom Wingsfield somehow managed to bring Jim O'Connor to Tom's home or house, and here we find Jim O'Connor, the expected gentleman caller for Laura. But we find that Jim O'Connor refused to get a relation with Laura, and that's why Laura and at the same time Amanda Wingsfield get frustrated. Well, the last character that we find in the drama actually she actually I mean Mr. Wingsfield, the husband of Amanda Wingsfield and the father of Tom and Laura. He he is not present in the stage of the or we do not find Mr. Wingsfield in the stage direction or in the stage performance, but what we find the picture, the photograph or snap of Mr. Wingsfield. So Mr. Wingsfield is Amanda's husband and Laura and Tom's father. So Mr. Wingsfield was a handsome man who worked for a telephone company, but he abandoned his family years before the action of the play and never appears on stage. But he sends a postcard we find in the description of the drama. His picture, however, is prominently displayed in the Wingsfield living room. So, dear students, we get an idea about the plot summary of the story. At the same time, we get an idea about the stage setting and time setting of the play. Well, now let us go a bit deeper. If we consider the thematic structure of the play, then we find that the Glass Menagerie identifies the conquest of reality by illusion as a huge and growing aspect of human condition in its time. Actually, the major theme, or you better say the most prominent or urgent theme of the Glass Menagerie is the difficulty the characters have in accepting and relating to reality. So the three main characters of the drama, namely Amanda Wingsfield, then Laura Wingsfield, and Tom Wingsfield. The problem with the three major characters that they are unable to accept or to relate to reality. So each member of the Wingsfield family is unable to overcome this difficulty, and each as a result withdraws into a private world of illusion where he or she finds the comfort and meaning that the real world does not seem to offer. Of the three Wingsfield, reality has by far the weakest grasp on Laura. And if you consider the title of the play, then if we consider the title of the play, The Glass Menagerie. So definitely the title is related with the character of Laura. So the private world in which Laura lives is populated by glass animal objects that, like Laura's inner life, are incredibly fanciful and dangerously delicate. So this is the major theme, the you better say the difficulty of accepting and relating to reality against illusion is the major theme in the play The Glass Menagerie. So, dear students, if we consider the drama, the Glass Menagerie. This is the penguin version of the play, The Glass Menagerie. Well, and if we consider the play, then we will definitely call it a memory play. There is no doubt, and the term is coined by Tennessee Williams himself. Well, so Tennessee Williams was born, I mean, he was a born dramatist, as few are ever born. Whatever he put on paper, superb or superfluous, glorious or gaudy, could not fail to be electrifyingly actable. He could not write a dull scene. Tennessee Williams will live as long as drama itself. So the drama is one of the most popular and one of the most loved plays or dramas in the history of 20th century American drama. So dear student, I do believe you will enjoy the drama. You should read the drama from the text. The drama is not that much difficult, you have already find, but the drama is problematic in thematic structure. You find or you should find the themes of the drama when you read the drama. The drama has several scenes. The character that you find in the drama are not that much difficult portion of number. So the drama is not that much, or it will not appear that much difficult to you if you read the text thoroughly. So I suggest you to read the text, then get an idea. What I tried or I have tried so far to give you an overview about the drama, the Glass Menagerie. So, dear students, please read the text and then get an idea about the text and about the thematic structure of the drama, and then definitely you will enjoy the drama. So, that is all for today. Please stay home, stay safe, and thank you for your patient watching or whatever, for your patient listening. And once again, I would like to convey my thanks to you all. May God bless you all. Thank you.